Yo, we in the building. Niggas was getting a pack busted yesterday. Yo, we in the building. We're gonna talk about that defense in a minute. We're gonna talk about that defense. Yo, who in the building? Yo, who in the building? Who is in the building? We already rolled up. On Mill City Live. Let's see what Mill City talking about. Cause them niggas don't be really talking about nothing for real, for real.
Shannon the Cannon Briggs. You seen the fight last night, Jeff? Nah, a little bit, just a little bit. I was actually good right here. Man, I was at a dinner, before ceremony actually, and I was like trying to see a little bit of what happened. Canelo won. Yes, Canelo won. You look good. You look like Canelo. Showed out in my ear. Definitely showed himself to be have a future in boxing. Yeah, I heard it. So I seen him when he was young, and my boy called me the other day and was like, "Yo, Champ, this kid from here, he's fighting Canelo." I was like, "Word, yeah, right." He said, "Yo, you don't remember we seen him when he was young?" And you said, "Yo, that kid gonna be something." He said, "Yo, I'm betting the house on him." I said, "I don't know, man." Word.
Bluetooth connected.
What do you think about? My bad. Go ahead. That's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the other guys coming forward, I believe that he's gonna be a problem in the division. Yeah, gonna be a problem. Yeah. So talk to me, Zab. Fill us in. What you see in that fight? I just seen Jaime McGee came in there very tough, very determined.
Zab Judah on Mill City Boxing.
I feel like when it comes to the experience factor, that Canelo was he was more sharper, with more poise. He knew how to take his time. He knew how to hit the punches. I mean, hit the arms, break down the hip bones. You got to punch him on his hips, punch him on his shoulder and arm. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, that right hand, started coming down, and that's what allowed that right hand to start coming over. Boom. And that's how I think it was the second round. He got hit with the uppercut because Canelo kept banging that arm, and then he just instead of going over the top, he brought it under. Boom! Hit around the chin. Now, it goes the distance. Were you surprised? No. I mean, Jaime McGee never showed a sign of
Breaking down.
You know what I'm saying? So he always shows a solid sign of being a solid person. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Absolutely. Also, when it comes down to the fight, obviously,
hey, listen, you already know what it is.
But I had him winning the first 3 rounds.
You already know what it is, Low. Like, when niggas really understand it's two different worlds out here going on. There's a delusional world, and then there's a factual world. Niggas is living in a world of delusion nowadays. Like, and I see it through the blogging. I seen it through the women at one point, and I see it in the courtroom, bro. It's just what it is. Like Cam say, and I ain't gonna trip off of it. But I will say that if you don't know what you're talking about, if you don't know what you're talking about, if you don't know what you're talking about according to the law, according to acumen that's written down on paper, notarized, and all of that, shut your mouth. If you ain't ever experienced it, shut your mouth. If you never did it, signed a piece of paperwork to do it, none of that. Shut your mouth. That's just what's going on right now. We gotta let facts and divine will take over the delusion, which is Tehuti. Delusion is and deceiving is of Satan. So like anybody saying dude didn't get his pack busted, that was the literal term of what pack busted mean. I busted it open enough.
He showed a lot of different things. A lot of people, he gets knocked down in his first time ever in his career. He comes back. What do you see in Munguia in his future? Obviously, Canelo Alvarez is a tough task as it is.
And like what we talking about today is the defense of Canelo Alvarez, because that's what, as a person who's only 5'7.5", 5'8", defense has to reign supreme, because if it doesn't, bro, it's gonna be hard for you to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Cinco de Mayo day. It's a very special day today. Cinco de Mayo. It's not just any type of day. It's Cinco de Mayo, my G. That means it's a new energy in the atmosphere in African culture. Like, I don't think people know the African culture. May 5th starts the season of Heru. Do you know that? So why you think Cinco de Mayo is a thing? Like, you see what I'm saying? These are things you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you know in the book Hoodoo Herbs and Magic that chia seeds is could be considered known as a Mexican herb to stop people from gossiping? Did you know that? Did you know it? Did you know it? Not what you heard in the streets, my G. Did you know that chia seeds, chia, the chia, chia seeds are known to stop gossip? I just read it yesterday. You see what I'm saying? Like, them chia seeds to get your pack busted. Cinco de Mayo is a good day. Gotta have sea moss in the morning on the empty. I almost forgot that sea moss today and some water. Staying hydrated. Very important. Hydration is crazy important. White Town's King says that was a master class last night. Canelo seen everything he was throwing before his body could even release the punch. That's easy to do, bro. It's only so many punches you could throw in boxing. It's only 9 punches. You know what I'm saying? Every other punch is a hybrid punch of 2 other punches, like a shovel uppercut. Like that's a hook and an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? The only other punch is that could be considered the 9th punch is an overhand shot. You know what I mean? Canelo tried that yesterday, and I noticed in the 6th round, Canelo usually comes out and throws a hook to try to stop you. He tried to steal you with the hook off rip. That's like something that's old school that vets used to do. They'd come out acting like they calm and they just steal you with a right hand first shot. You see what I'm saying? You got to know those things. What we talking about today is the defense of Canelo. They blocked the video from yesterday because niggas kept talking about some show the video, show the fight, and they didn't blocked it. You know what I mean? But other than that, this fact that Canelo knows how to catch punches, slip punches. Like he didn't have to do that much slipping because he could see the punches. He said dude was slow, so he could catch them. But if you don't need, if you can't see a shot, you don't be trying to catch it, bro. You got to get your head out the way. Because you don't, Jaime Munguia got hit with the boom, boom, and then he ripped. That's like Canelo's favorite combination. A hook uppercut and then drop down to the body. The reason why that shot is very good to throw on the inside because the hook comes from a blind side, the uppercut comes from under, and you the taller man, so you're not gonna see it coming from up under, pause. And then if you get hit with that, once I go to your body, see my head up in the air, I just got hit with the uppie. Then I drop down to the body over to the side. You're not gonna see that. That's liable to stop you. So, and then when you drop down over to this side, it puts you in a defensive position not to get hit with a shot. And what made it a masterclass is the fact that his defense allowed him not to get touched and he stood up all 12 rounds. And he showed you the gentleman side of pugilism. The most important thing of the day. He showed you the gentleman side of pugilism. Remember, it's prize fighting, not pride fighting. So if he know he already winning, why do we gotta stop him? See, anybody saying that, they ain't really been hit upside their head. Like my man Low was saying, like, see, that's the difference between you get in there getting crazy with Roberto, he'll stop you. Yeah, because Roberto didn't understand the sweet science of pugilism. He was one of the greatest. He went from 119 to 160. And the reason why he had problems with Ray when they asked for the second fight is because he doesn't understand discipline. He didn't know how to stop himself. He didn't know how to stop his person. Rest on that. It's the sweet science. If you really got the skill, it don't matter how they come at you. You can slow them down without hurting them, but still letting them know, like without finishing their career so that they can have a career. You know why? Because Floyd did it to Canelo. He could have really blazed, dude. He could have really blazed him. He could have really blazed him. He taught him a lesson. That was a lesson. That's why it's a master class. See when my hands are folded? That's why it's a master class, my G. It's a master class. Hit the Cash App or the Zelle, dog. That's why it's the master class. He's teaching you how to break somebody down, get your bread, get out. That was a Floyd Mayweather type of thing. Listen, he was doing Floyd shit. Y'all, tell me what y'all seen that he did that was like Floyd, and I'll show you exactly where it happened when they dropped the fight. We're gonna see who really know this. We're gonna see who really know boxing. I'm not in a delusional world of just like this is from my nigga Town Business. I'm not in a delusional world of talking about shit that I wasn't involved in and talking about people that I don't hang with. You need to get on your chia seeds because that means you got any emotions about Floyd doing this, Floyd doing that, Coonan not doing this. You in your feelings. You don't know him. You never hung around him. Did you see him spar like I did? Did you get in his presence? Did you feel his energy? You didn't do none of that shit. None of it. None of it. Did you, Town Business, big bro? Did you do that? No, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't. You didn't. And this is when I can just get on my platform and talk about what you didn't do. Because I know you didn't do it. You never seen him spar. You never fought yourself, Mr. Town Business. You're in your emotions about Devin Haney, who didn't train with Floyd, what I put on your page. Devin Haney didn't train with Floyd. That's why he got his pack busted. And then you went into all this other shit about Floyd a coon, he a sucker, and he didn't. No, we talking about boxing and him training Devin Haney and him training fighters in fights by showing them or taking them into a master class. Rest on it. Rest on it. Truth over emotion. That's what Cinco de Mayo time is about from May 5th until May 21st. It's truth over emotion. Listen, it's my favorite time. It's my favorite time, which is all time. Because truth over emotion is for all time. And people keep projecting emotion on me. Leos are not emotional. We're logical. We just do it. Hey, blood, why can't you just do this? You know how I know I'm not emotional? Because I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. It don't taste good. It don't make me feel good. And I'm not even into the senses. The five senses are of delusion and illusion. Remember, this is Set's world. Segregated things. There's so many distractions. The sun, the trees, the clouds, the wind blowing. All those things dwell inside on top of the things you know about them in the box you put yourself in. The box is the Qibla. Allah Qibla. It's like when you pray every time of day, the pineal gland. I know. I understand. Canelo literally were doing Floyd tricks yesterday. What did you see? All right, we got a bag coming. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see a bag? What did Josh say? Floyd has been hating. All right. Hey, listen, this is about Canelo. But who taught Canelo in the fight? Who taught Canelo? Who taught Canelo in the fight? This how I'm about to bust your pack. Who taught Floyd? His daddy. Who taught Canelo by fighting him? Him. Hold on, I'm about to show you. Hottest thing smoking on TV. Turn it up for you. Who that? Hey, Josh, you watching this? Let me get it closer for you, my G. You watching it? That's hating? That look like hating to me. Your pack busted. Truth over emotion. Where the hate at? I don't see it, town business. Where this hate shit y'all be talking about? This man niggas been teaching niggas boxing from all angles, my nigga. All angles, my nigga. All angles, my nigga. I'm not gonna bite the hand that fed me. I learned boxing from doing this. That's why you on my fucking channel right now. Out of all due respect. Truth over emotion. You're on my channel watching it, and I can hold your attention for an hour talking about boxing because I watched Floyd every day. I went to Vegas and I went to his gym. I watched him train. You see, you hear that? I'll rewind it for you. That look like hating. You want to be the best, I'm going to show you how. Now, if you want to be the best, it's time for you to shut up because you just got your Pacquiao LeBron James. You're gone. You're gone. I love it. I do this. I do it. I do. That ain't got nothing to do with the body talking about. I'm not in my emotions. Where did you see hate in there? Where did you see hate to a man who's accrued $1 billion and he's taking his own time to help out somebody that's not even signed by him? What hate? I don't see that. Town business. If you ever want to answer this live, show me the hate that you seen in this video right here. That Canelo be learning from. All great fighters possess the same skill set. Give me 4, 2 and 4. Give me another 4. 2, 4, and 4. That's 10.
A CRM shouldn't weigh your budget down.
2 and 4 is 10. We teach from the chart. 10, Gabriel, the Bible. We're going to go to the 10. That's the 11th law. Know that from heaven you came and from heaven you will return. Seek not enduring works on earth. You know why that's true? Seek not enduring the works of the earth because the game is 90% mental. Your packy is all over the place. James you with one hand. Oh my gosh. You are the master of the earth through your likeness with God. Reasoning. This is the reasoning behind it. Our physical nature is totally amendable to reprogramming since we have the laws. The law. We have the laws. I don't even hear you. Since we have the laws and faculties to do so, why not dictate? The moment you even talking during this, you foolish. Why not dictate the use of our will to program desirable ends in our lives? Peace, happiness, health, and prosperity. This is why people get their pack busted. Then you said they should go into the boxing ring. I want to see Haney not. Hey, you here to disrupt peace. Now we must carry on. He lowers the vibration of the chat. Get in line, my G. That's all that matters. Like, we on to the next. Floyd has been teaching people boxing inside, outside, on the videos. It don't matter what you do, what you say. Who has been watching? Who is watching Cuz? Are you watching Cuz? Or are you acting like you know he a hater when you don't even hang around him? Because some of the moves Canelo was doing tonight, he was doing Floyd stuff with his hook. Blood, I seen it. Listen, when I see it and I seen it before, it is what it is. I know where you got it from. Soon as I seen it, I'm like, damn, that's a Floyd move. Listen, they blocked the live. I did yesterday because niggas was begging to see the live like goofballs. So I showed it like little clips, and then they was definitely blocked it. It said Real G Rock. See, this is why I don't even pay attention to certain people's comments. He said he was definitely doing that check hook. Yeah, he was just in the way he was doing it though. Like it was a way he was doing it that he got it done to him. Floyd taught Canelo how to draw the jab out to make them get wild and go wide when you're on the ropes, how to use the jab, how to use your shoulders for defense, feints low, come up with the hook. It's endless. You said it. Garlic butter gratitude gift. C Quiz 2 days in a row. Shout out to C Quiz. Hey, listen, you gotta know, blood. When you come to the channel, we all grow. You see my man C Quiz? At a time, he was talking crazy. Till he started coming and getting along with the guys who really trying to understand King Crown Chakra boxing and how you can really destroy somebody without destroying them. It's not hard, blood. Like he really spared cousin. He wouldn't have did shit with cousin. You gotta chill. I was saying it the whole time during the live where he was fighting. Jaime Munguia was throwing combinations in the first round. No, blood, you could have won all those rounds off the jab to the body all night. All night. You had the longer jab. You was moving your head, stepping side, stepping back off Canelo. Remember, head movement help you not get your pack busted all the way. Even though he still got his pack busted and was spared, head movement still does help you a little bit. It's knowing how to do it and when to do it. It's not that he wasn't moving his head. He didn't know when to move his head. Canelo pulled a Floyd with I'm going to use these rounds to work on my defense, get my rounds up, and look flawless doing it instead of stopping and missing out on work. Absolutely. I couldn't have said that. Like, that's what I'm telling you. That prepares him for David. Did David do that? Did David go out there and say, you know what? I'm going to do something different on Caleb. I'm going to make him box coming forward like Devin had to do. I'm going to make him box coming forward. Caleb Plant, and then I'm going to be jabbing going backwards. Yop, 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 making him run into jabs, hooks, uppies. I need to be training David. If I train David, he'll fucking smoke Canelo. He'll fucking smoke him. If I trained David Benavidez, he would literally smoke Canelo Alvarez because I would make him fight coming forward behind the jab, and the uppercut and the straight right will be waiting. And when you get on the inside, we're going to bend our knees and we're going to be eye level with your whole ass. And we're going to be on them squats and we're going to be ripping short hooks to your guts. And we're going to be pulling back like you be doing. With the hands up. He ain't going to do that because his daddy can't teach him that. His daddy never did that. Everybody who daddy trained them and never boxed, they got a plateau. When your daddy boxed and he trained you, you Floyd. And now your uncle boxed. Now you Floyd times 2. Then your other uncle boxed. Now you Floyd times 3. Chemistry or Kemet 3 times. The triple blackness. The neo, the mammal, and the reptilian. The number 3. It's a square. It's the triple blackness. It's the number 3. The Shehum. Seker. When your emotions manifest the words of Allah, the words of God, the words of Nectar, then you will have the ability to change any and all events in the world. That means when you get emotional, you go straight to peace. You go straight to peace. Like, no, boxing is great right now because of Floyd, my nigga. You didn't hear what Oscar said in the interview? Your pack busted. Gone. I'm busting packs. To the fall. To the new year. September 11th. I'm busting packs. Truth over emotion. Boxing is good right now because of Floyd. Oscar said that. It's no different from Floyd and Canelo. You got to learn these tricks of the trade. He's going to be good. He's coming into his own. He got defense. Now, when he get with somebody to really teach it to him, you know what? He should just literally go to Canelo. He should literally go with Eddie Reynoso. They Mexican. They be training in Mexico. He should literally just go with Eddie Reynoso. Literally. Literally. You never heard about Jaime Munguia being scared to get work, scared to do nothing. He showed you why. All right. It's about longevity. Listen, I tried to fight Triple G at 21. They said I wasn't ready. It's cool. It's cool. I'm going to just keep working, doing what I do. People going to be calling me out. I'm going to build up myself until I get to work with Canelo and learn from somebody who did it, like who from my country. And then I'm going to move on and do it and do my thing. The only person that will really be able to beat Canelo is Better Biv. Like, it's going to be hard to beat, dude. Like, Canelo has defense, bro. And that's the thing. Like, Better Biv is constantly throwing punches at you. He has a wind. He injured himself, so I had to call off the Bivol fight. We thought we was getting it, but he injured, so we got to be patient. But Bivol is Who can get some work with Bivol? Well, Bivol free right now. So after this Vazdik fight, we know who getting work with Bivol, and that is Benavidez. And the Benavidez didn't really listen and learn and chill out. He's going to get his pack busted by Better BF. Like, it's going to be hard to beat Canelo because you got to think, looking at Roberto stand next to Canelo, you see Canelo ain't that tall for real. So, you know, at this point, Roberto like, no, blood. Like, he telling him, like, listen, and I know what he telling me. When you in there, be looking at the shots, take your time, ride them, deflect them, keep your hands in position, be pulling up off of them like I did. Because when I fought Iran Barkley, it was about the same size differential. That's why we talk about that guy on here. Better BF has 100% knockout ratio and has won every fight. So what you're saying doesn't even, I'm not going to read it. Your pack already busted. It's truth over emotion. Bivol was going to get the same thing. Just because you have to win a fight and not be a part of the 100% knockout ratio. So anything you say other than that, you're in your emotions about something. And that's not what we do over here. We keep it dry. We just keep it logical. We don't get into narratives because we're here to know facts. We're here to know facts. And that's just the truth of the matter. You got to be careful who you in there with. Your Pacquiante will be dripping all over the place. Powder will be everywhere. At halftime, it don't matter. It'll be everywhere. So watching Duran show Canelo a little bit of things is very important. Jaime Munguia needs to go talk to them folks. Jaime Munguia needs to talk to those folks. You need to talk to the Robertos, the Reynosos. You need to talk to them folks. Listen, this was when boxing came out of the 80s, went to the 90s. Remember when Vladimir Klitschko went to Emmanuel Stewart after he got in there with Lennox Lewis? Remember they started, hey, no, oh no. Oh, snap. I need to get over there with Cuz. I'm bugging. I need to get with the greats. I'm tall. I need to learn how to, yeah. I need to talk to Emmanuel. Remember when Cotto went up to Detroit? Oh no, it's too cold. I can't do that. I'm Puerto Rican. Tiano. I gotta listen, I'm not saying Freddie Roach did a good job, but it's time to learn. Freddie Roach don't teach defense. He should go to the Reynosos and take it to another level. Social media boosted trainers' egos just cause you got someone to the dance don't mean you keep them there. Certain levels require different elite coaches. Oh, listen, this is the thing. You don't have to have different elite coaches. You have to take those different elite coaches and put them into one coach. You can't be prejudiced about what you have to teach somebody. Anytime I hear a coach say, I don't work on a fighter what he not good at, listen, you're not helping him. You're not helping the man. That don't make no sense. It makes no sense, bro. None. It just makes none. You can't teach somebody to do something that they naturally good at. Listen to what you're saying. Natura, netter. That's what they call God. That means that was a God-given ability that they don't have to be taught. That's what they get to go to get them out of trouble. Why would you work on that? Why wouldn't you work on something else to disguise that? You don't know what you're doing for real. I'm sorry. I don't care who said it. It could be Derek. It could be anybody. If they tall, you train them like this. You still give them inside work. Make sure they got defense so they're not panicking when a Canelo in there on their back. Pause. If they're a short fighter, they need to know how to use the jab and have head movement and catch punches so they could work their way in like Canelo. And be knowing how to draw a tall fighter in and make him give up his height by pulling and slipping and getting up under shots. Like, you got to be able to teach it all. The ability to know is unlimited. That's a square foundation. That's the number 2 on the 11 laws of Amen. Hamza Heru Amen, which is Ra Heru, consciousness and will, of the hidden consciousness and will. I got Buzz stopping boots. He stopped every welterweight he ever fought. What would make a difference? What would make a difference? He about to be undisputed at 54. Everybody telling Boots to go up to 154. Boots went all the way across the water to get some work with Crowley. Basura. Gotta throw that over. Gotta throw that over the shoulder, bro. You gotta throw that over the shoulder, man. Come on, man. We listen, bro. That daddy training. Listen, Boots daddy boxed, but he lost his first professional fight against a no one, against a journeyman. That don't work like that. So think about that when you think about, but his dad boxed, but then he also lost his first professional fight against someone who wasn't that good. Excuse the noise in the background. Like, so, like, what are you saying? See, I look these things up so I can have it. He's supposed to call out Terrence Crawford. That don't mean he ready. That means he just talking. He never got a contract. He just talking, blood. He's just talking. You're not gonna get the listen. I'm about to bust your pack. You're not gonna get the fight. You're not gonna get a fight with Terrence Crawford fighting Crowley at 47. He haven't fought in a year and he got a 40% knockout ratio. Come on, blood. That show you right there, cuz ain't who he is. He ain't even fighting nobody that's got the skills and could punch. Like, he not a hard puncher. He not about to knock nobody out. He not punching hard. He still be slapping and shit. Technically, it's truth over emotion. We showed it on the live already. He don't have sound technique when it comes to pugilism. He still be slapping and doing amateur shit. He hasn't mastered how to sit down, walk forward to a taller man in spots, and go backwards and make the taller man give up his height. He don't know how to do that. If he did, he would have stopped Chut Hak Zion. Bud will stop him. You can't go backwards on Bud. He's still going to stop you. No, it does mean something. You're wrong. It does mean something. Because Bernard kept going and showed you that he had the will and discipline, and did that meant nothing. Boots' dad only had 6 fights. He was like 4-2. Why didn't he didn't do what Bernard did? So it does mean something. It does mean something. He didn't do what Bernard did, so that's not a fair comparison. They're not even on the same level of boxing IQ. It's Bernard Hopkins. Why are you comparing him to Bozy Ennis? You sound crazy. Just that thought alone is delusional. It's two worlds we in. It's two worlds we in. It don't matter what Boots care about. He never been undisputed. So that's why you don't know boxing. And that's why Canelo busted dude's pack last night. It's levels. It don't matter what Boots said he don't care about it. None of that matters. He's fighting Crowley, who's been off for a year and got a 40% knockout ratio. You know another welterweight he could have fight that's been off? Jamal James. He's 6 foot and be boxing off the back foot. It's a hard fight. He was a WBA interim champion or something like that at one point in time. Why he ain't fighting him? No, injuries don't stop you from competing. You wait till the injuries heal and you get back in there and you keep working. We don't even make excuses like that. I tore my Achilles, and then after that, I continued to box and was 8-0 with 5 knockouts. What injuries are you talking? I'm confused on what you're saying, Mike G. You forgot I did this? You forgot? You hear that noise? You forgot I did this? An injury don't stop you from doing nothing. You wait till it heal, and then you get back to work, my G. Truth over emotion, Cinco de Mayo to June 21st. It's the season. That's up to Bud. Listen, Bud could do what he want. That's why it's called a sanctioning body. If you don't have the money to keep paying the sanction to hold the belt, you don't have the skills to pay the bills. That's boxing. It's contractual. It's business first. Then it's boxing. If you don't know that, you're going to keep getting your pack busted. I'm not even going to mention what you're saying down here. I'm going to just tell it to you and bust your pack because you in your emotions. Because now you're talking about something else. Belts are earned. Boots never earned that belt he got. So he got to humble himself. He never earned it. He never earned it. But he was already undisputed. He going to become 3-time undisputed at 54, bro. What are you talking about? I'm going to just continue to bust your pack. I don't even care. Anybody come in here can get it. It's pack busting season. He going to be undisputed in 3 different weight classes, and so it don't matter. It don't matter if he got the IBF. He can go to 54, which he's about to do, and be undisputed at 54. That means 140, 147, 154. Go ahead, say your speech. I'm just gonna keep busting your pack. He just said it on the John that he gonna be undisputed in 54 in 2 fights, and he can still hold the belts because he could pay the sanctions. If you ain't got the money, then you just could cry about it. So keep crying, Nate. Keep crying. Keep crying, G. Keep the crying. Truth over emotions. We working. We working. He's 2-time undisputed, now he about to be undisputed at 154. Yeah, he could hold up the division. He paying the sanctions. Listen to the words I'm saying. Stop being in your emotions. Sanctioning body. The WBC is a sanctioning body. The IBF is a sanctioning body. The WBO is a sanctioning body. The WBA is a sanctioning body. That means they got rules. If you want to follow them, you pay the money. How do you get the money? You have skills. Because they pay what? Somebody tell Nate what skills pay. Mack truck came through and told you it's Mack. It's Mack. It's Mack. It's Mack, bitch. Do you see how Cassidy was telling the story about being? He came through the door. It's Mack. Looking around. Who think they can see State Prop? See Cassidy? Oh, that's B from Philly. Oh shit. It's B from Philly. What's up, B from Philly? That Oskino come. Oh shit, it's B. Oh, B from Philly. Nigga, you know who I am, nigga. Fuck you mean? Now, who said they wanted work? Free. Let's get free, man. Come on, blood. You know better than that. You know better than that. Boots was gifted a belt. Just like Haney. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. You got to be careful. He would listen. He was gifted a belt when he never earned it. It's not boxing. It's not boxing. That's called a sanctioning. They just took it. No, we don't want the money, huh? Take it, give it to Boots so he can get some clout. Then he takes the belt and then he fights Crowley. We moving on. We not even gonna talk about Cuz no more. We're not even gonna do it until he gets some real work. He fought Avila. That was the decentest work he got, and he didn't really do what he should have did against dude because he was doing too much other shit. Like dude wasn't even no hard work for real. Avila, he had a little power, but he was slow. Canelo showed you how you do that with a taller. Come on, blood. I watched your fights. You wasn't that good. You were well. Why was I undefeated? And I only had 12 amateurs. We gonna put truth over emotion, yeah, man. How many fights did you have, sir, in your boxing career? I'm not gonna get emotional with you. How many fights did you have in your boxing career? How many? Yo, what's good? How many fights did you have? Yeah, man, because you talking about what I did, and you never did nothing. You said I had strawberry pickers. How many strawberry pickers did you scrap with, my G? I'm undefeated. I fought a strawberry picker, and so did Adrian Broner and Danny Garcia. Because I fought the same journeyman they fought, but I busted his pack the worst. I'm on live right now. I answer my phone regardless of what I'm. Nigga, I answer my phone regardless if I'm live or not. Yes, sir.
A lot of the shit that you said over the last month or so, right?
Yes, sir.
Niggas is now, bro, niggas is watching what we doing, bro. Because they're repeating everything verbatim what we said. Like when you broke down the whole Bill Haney shit about that this nigga doesn't know how to throw punches. This was before Haney fought Ryan Garcia. And Haney is just, and you broke down how he throws the punches, how it's not, how he doesn't do, how he doesn't sit on him, he doesn't throw it correctly. Now, every blog I see out there is reiterating everything you said. Before you said that, Devin Haney was a top 10 pound fighter. He's amazing. He's this. He can't do no wrong. All of a sudden, they're saying anything that you were saying. It's crazy to me, bro.
Bro, Norbs. I tried to tell you, blood. Every blog I've been on, I boosted they shit, and then they tried to shit on me, but they be watching me in a private, nigga. They literally be watching all my shit. I be watching niggas, blood. They be repeating my shit, trying to use my slang, my lingo, nigga. Everything, nigga. I'm the goat of this shit. I'm the Leo of this shit. I'm the lion of it.
It's crazy. And then I started peeping a lot of the shit that I was saying, and I'm like, yo, dog, I said that people laughed at me. And now they're repeating it. As niggas watching, but they're not trying to give us credit.
Blood. Come on, blood. Come on, blood. You did Norbs. What do? You find talent and you put it where it need to be. And what niggas do to you, they dick you behind closed doors and act like you never was involved. That's why we blogging. It has nothing to do with our love for boxing. Niggas don't know who the goats of shit is. They watching all our shit and repeating it. Listen, bro, I'm bodying niggas on blogs. I just play niggas blogs when they live and I talk about what they and I be like, he don't know what he talking about. And then I just break them like blog down live on my live. It's no hate. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be Mill City. It could be Boxing Ego, Black Fight Fan, LD, anybody with the L. It could be anybody, Blue Blood Sports. I'll just play they live on my shit and be talking to them on they live and breaking down what they saying on my live like I'm doing right now.
Yo, I can't believe how many, and you know what's the fucked up part about a lot of these shows? They don't give credit, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, niggas, y'all niggas is definitely paying attention because y'all niggas was laughing at a lot of shit that we was doing. And now all y'all is repeating.
This is why I told you, blood. I was on Mill City and the nigga kicked me off. And then the nigga Richardson Hitchens trainer came on there and they was trying to spin a narrative on the nigga. Nigga was just like, and I know the voice of a New York nigga when he's I know New York slang. When a nigga be like, damn, that's how you carrying it, kind like that's how he came with it. Like, for real? He like, that's what you seen? And then yeah, do your thing. Why my nigga Norbs muting, blood? That's what's going on. This my nigga Norbs at all. URL fucking the reason why the URL has taken the steps that it took up, and then when it hit the golden era, it was because Norbs was a part of it. That's why. You know why? Because Virgos, if they really get into what they supposed to, like Cat Williams, the earth, when it elevate, you elevate. You're an earth sign. No, nigga. Talking about I have the who Kruger effect, the Dunning-Kruger effect. No, this is the effect I got. You see that? This is known as the Kabbalah. This is the effect I got. Amen. My name is Ra Heru Amen or Hamza Heru Amen. That's my real name. I am Al Ser. I follow Tehuti and I observe Ma'at. Heru is the. All right, man. I'm telling you, blood. Niggas always gonna follow and do what I do. They've been doing it all my life. All my life. That means every time I come down here and get some shit done, niggas gonna be doing what I do and not giving the credit. And then y'all go, and I'm gonna come back here and not tell y'all what they doing in the private. And then when they get their pack busted, I'm gonna say Devin Haney got his pack busted because he was in my DM saying the niggas who be help training him, I never showed him nothing. That's not giving credit what credit is due in actual boxing. Now, when we get to blogging, my nigga Norbs is saying, hey, blood, I'm not stupid. I'm watching people say everything that we saying. Troy Kilatainment King, KuernoDeChivo. Why is they doing that but not giving credit? I give credit. They been doing it. I can, my nigga, because my whole time, this started when I started with Ego, because when I came to the boxing blog, I was actually a professional and I always talked about technical boxing. That's all I ever talked about. So this happened with Errol Spence first. And see, that's what I told you. Me and the nigga had real beef. Like we had beef, nigga. But he was a fucking damn near champion already. But he telling me I want to spar the nigga and do this. And I'm like, hold on, I'm about to have to go to Texas and fuck somebody up, blood. Like I'm only at this point, bro. I'm like, I'm in the American camp and I'm sparring Amir every day, and then I'm like growing in my career, but I'm posting knockouts, and then I'm getting on the blogs with Ego. And Ego at this time had 30,000 subscribers. So then niggas is like, oh shit, this is a nigga who boxing. He knocking niggas out and he talking about it. He talking shit. Bro, listen, the nigga Arrow, I run into him in Vegas. We argue. That's like a real thing, blood. It was, listen, I got millions of views. Niggas been watching what I've been doing, Norbs. Nigga, I used to do this with my nigga, the nigga Ego. We used to be in barbershops arguing in gyms. He used to come watch me train and put this shit out there, bro. Niggas never gave me no credit. They actually physically used my likeness and for commerce and made money to where I had to put a lien on my DNA. And now I got to take YouTube to federal court so niggas could quit using my likeness on all blogs and doing bullshit. That's where I'm at with it, bro. So it's way more deeper than what niggas think with me. So when I be getting hype, it's because niggas are literally stealing my likeness. And what I be doing with other niggas who honest, pause, and then saying it on blogs. But then when I get on their blogs and say it, they kick me off. And they literally be kicking me off, blood. That's why I'm not on my nigga Ness's shit. I be on there saying shit, and then niggas that kick me off and come back and say it. And then I come back on his blog and be like, hey, blood, I was literally saying that the other day. And y'all niggas let niggas attack me on the thing, my nigga. I'm not on here for that. I slap the fuck out of you, bro. No emotions, because you bugging. And nigga was like, no, you gotta let niggas. Nigga, you getting paid. I'm not getting paid to let niggas attack me, steal my words, and then come back and say the information that you never boxed. I'm just trying to tell you how it really works behind closed doors so we could really know. That's my only gripe with niggas. And niggas be doing bullshit, Norbs. It don't even bother me, bruh. I'ma just keep blogging. And then now I'm gonna put your blogs on my channel on my phone and let everybody hear you talk ignorant, and then I'm gonna just be breaking everything you down, pausing it, saying, listen, this is why this is not true technically and due to how boxing work and the business. He's just creating a narrative. It's two worlds we in. That's what this is. This is two worlds we in, bro. It's a delusional world and it's a factional narrative world. The delusional world is when they say Devin Haney has to do something with Ryan Garcia again without taking the necessary steps to let his body heal, get some more bearings, learn how to fight coming forward, and then fighting him in a rematch. You know why? Because Roberto Duran and Ray Leonard fought 3 times. Roberto Duran got his shit together, came back and said, I need to get that work again and redeem myself for quitting. And he redeemed it. He still lost, but he redeemed it. He didn't get his pack busted. That's what actually happened. And then when Ray Leonard busted Tommy's pack, Tommy said, I'm going to get him. I'm going to wait till we go up in weight. Then I'm going to get the rematch. He busted Ray Leonard's pack, and Ray Leonard said, hey, look, on some real shit, bro, you won. You won, nigga. You beat me. Even though I won in the split, I think you won. No draw. That means he really won, and it could be contested with a commission in the right time, and it could have been overturned. That could really happen in boxing. That's what boxing is about, learning that shit. The shit we always gonna say, Norbs, I told you when you got on here, be prepared for this. They gonna be jacking our shit. Pause. If I was a New York nigga, I would have been born in Brooklyn and raised in Harlem. That shit ain't crazy to me, nigga. I've been through it. I've been through it. Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro. I'm not doing this shit.
I don't have to sue ego. Once I'm an American and I take YouTube gonna do the work. If I didn't give you rights to be on your shit, meaning you still making money residually over time through YouTube AdSense, because niggas is watching and they saying, damn, I used to go to Ego just for you. I used to be on there just for you because you had to. Listen, sometimes that gets niggas in their ego. That's why you don't name yourself this silly shit. Like boxing ego. How you got a boxing ego and you never boxed? What the fuck ego is that? That's real fact talk. That's all I got. How is your ego boxing and you never did it professionally? Of course you ain't gonna want a nigga like me on your channel, because you supposed to be behind the camera. I go back to my nigga Ego's channel, no hate. I go back to his channel. He's literally trying to talk as if he's me on his channel. He's trying to break things down technically, and bro, you don't know shit about boxing, my nigga. You would have been better. Listen, you got 300,000, but I built you. I'm the Floyd of this. This is what we talk about. When niggas say Floyd be hating, I bring up the Floyd Devin Haney thing. He training him. Where's the hate at? Show me the hate in this video. He's a billionaire and he's taking his time to help somebody. Where's the hate? I don't see it. Then, if you didn't learn like that, when you fight Floyd, you gonna learn, because Oscar said Jaime Munguia fighting Canelo was a master class, and it was no different from what Canelo did to Floyd. That means all the boxing you love right now is due to what Floyd has done with boxing. It's not what I'm saying. It's what Floyd has done and what I've seen. This go for Town Business, anybody. I took the time to go hang around Floyd and watch him train and watch him spar in his gym. I seen it. I seen Dre Ward. So yeah, Norb's blood. That's just what it be, bro. I can, blood.
when the PD shit broke, I did that exclusive with my man. I played the top for 20 years, for 12 years, whatever. Bro, niggas, that shit started like views like crazy, and niggas were literally repeating everything without even giving any type of credit. Like, I'm like, damn, nigga, like, you could have just been like, I heard this shit over here, or it's bugged out. I always show love. I tell niggas right here shit from like, oh, I heard it, man. But it's just crazy, nigga. It's crazy. I might be going to that.
Yeah, hey, bro, this is Norbs we talking to right now, my mans. See, this is when y'all understand my mind, I OD on shit. That's how much I OD'd on the URL. I've been following Murder Mook. You just can't beat him. I don't care what you think. It's only certain people that even can deal with Mook. It's the same with boxing. Mook been doing shit the niggas is doing now. Scheming. You mad niggas ain't even seen the actual extended battle of Loaded Lux and Mook. The scene when he did the pepper, the cheesesteak pepper scheme. He been scheming. Floyd has been scheming on niggas. This nigga MJ said, man, listen, blood. You got to realize, blood, there's certain people who are in position to do certain things. That's a Norbs. I'm talking to him. I don't listen. Sometimes my spirit, I create things in my mind, in my consciousness and will, and my spirit does it executively without my body. And next thing you know, I'm hanging with Norbs. Listen, I watch Floyd every day. I listen to, listen, I went to boxingjunkies.com. It was a website that you could order DVDs of of all champions. They had a library of, they'll sell you Floyd's career collection for $30, and they'll send you all the DVDs. I bought Floyd, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Pernell Whitaker. I watch Floyd every day, all day. I let it play in my sleep. When I woke up, I watched all his fights. And I said, it don't matter if he right-handed. I'm a master what he do. I'm gonna watch his interviews. I'm gonna look at his mitt work. Like, and then you gotta realize, like, they're gonna steal what we do. Like, they're gonna like that. Hey, blood, I be trying to tell niggas, when you deal with me, blood, you gotta be careful. Niggas gonna be doing shit that you not used to. I can't hate on something I built. I can't hate on something I built. I've been breaking down technical boxing before I was boxing. That's what meant niggas really didn't think I knew. See, this goes even beyond then. This goes back to when I'm in Akron and I'm in a barbershop arguing about boxing, but I didn't box. And I'm telling, you know what? I'm gonna just call LeBron's old barber, my bro, real quick and see if he busy. Akron shit. It says 3 or 4 years ago, you mentioned how you can heal yourself through growing your hair long. Story short, my blood pressure is down because of that advice. There we go. Another one. That's not my advice, bro. That was God's knowledge. That was the knowledge from the heavens. From the heavens, bro. What's inside the kingdom of, when the Bible first ye seek the kingdom of heaven, where is it? It's within. It's not in the sky, it's within. So that knowledge came within the God in me. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just the persona or the physical avatar that delivers it. so that you can lower your blood pressure and do the things you need to do. And listen, remember my man's Norris was talking about people giving credit. You know who I heard that from? Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose told it to somebody, and then Dwight Howard started doing it because he was having back problems. I heard it from Derrick Rose that growing your hair increases your power as a black man. And then I heard it from Dick Gregory, a black activist. He's an activist for the black, for the number 3 on the Kabbalah. It's from the chart. I'm just doing what's from the chart, bruh. And then my man's is calling me, constantly telling me people are stealing God's knowledge and not giving credit to God. That's a delusional world. Remember, I started it. It's 2 different worlds. This is Set's world. It will deceive you into thinking you want to stay here physically when it's impossible. That's just a fact. They talk about this in every book. I don't care if you say you worship the universe. I don't care what you say. All the books tell you. All of those things are inside of you. Why are you worshiping it? You should know everything about it. I can't hate. You heard what Cuz just told you. You heard what he told you. This a man that I just start being familiar with. Pause. I just been watching his skill set from how he helped build the ultimate rap league. Smack DVD. I watched when he got involved, it became crazy. He found B Magic. Black Magic. He found Cuz. Blue Magic. He found Cuz. Niggas don't speak to me. The last time I seen Ego was at the Spence Porter fight, and then I didn't see him no more. He seen me. I seen him. He looking at me. He looking at him like Hitman and Arsenal. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. I looked at him. I locked eyes on him. Oh, yeah, I'm going to blow down on Cuz. Then when I looked, I didn't see him no more. He was gone, nigga. He was gone. He was gone. He stopped answering calls. I asked to do a podcast with him. Then he tried to sneak diss me on the gram. I got receipts. A broad asked, hey, you should do a podcast with Troy, Kilatainment King. Instead of, she came back and was like, no, he said no. But then I go on the gram, and then he sneak diss and like, yeah, some people want you to do this and do that. And then he just sneak dissed for no, listen, I never did. I was just like, oh shit, like, damn. I just got to do my own thing. And then who told me to do that? Town Business. Town Business told me to do my own thing. But now Town Business is in his emotions about shit. About something he never did, people he never been around. He talking about Floyd is a coon. You never been around Floyd, bro. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? You going off here say what somebody else say, blood. That's clown shit. We don't do that, my nigga. You can never be mad at my words. Cause I only speak truth, nigga. You don't know these niggas. You just talking, blood. You don't be around cuz you ain't been to the gym to see him get no work. That's how you get your pack busted. When you just don't be out of your emotions about shit. Niggas be in their emotions about Devin Haney getting a pack busted. Then they want to say what I say. Yeah, I wasn't never in my emotions about that shit from jump. I just said what needed to be said. One day it's gonna see you. It's seen you. Said. Oh, I'll read it. And since everyone thinks Troy know nothing, go back and watch his take on Errol Spence years ago. He told him, move his head or reap what you sow. Crawford Kane, biggest fight of his career, and boom. Oh, hold on. Hold on 1 second. We're going to see who hit the cash app. Amika Hearing. 4 from Mech. Keep cooking, brother. Shout out to the what's that? Dos Cinco? How you say that in Spanish? That's the 25 from my man, Mr. Hearing, Mech. Not Mac, but Mech. But it's Mac, Mech. It's pretty much the same. We coming through. Shout out. But no, hold on. We got something for you. We got something for you. Hold on. I'm back, bitch. Got all that shit y'all niggas was talking. I'm back. Hold on. What we not doing? I didn't think it was that far back, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, you talking about this? Who is that? Is that Ramon? Is that Ramon, bro? They be working with Haney? Was that Ramon, blood? Was that Ramon? That definitely was Ramon. This was 8 years ago. Canelo work.
Okay. What do you think of Earl Spence Jr.? He's a hot up-and-comer in the welterweight division. Like, what do you see from what you've seen? What you think?
You see that? I'm gonna rewind it. I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Watch how I go like, and then explain it. Watch how I turn my face. See how I look to the side and be like, all right, like I'm about to just tell him.
I'm saying this, not saying I can beat him, but I think I could beat him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I couldn't beat somebody, but I think he gets hit too much. You can't walk everybody down in the high guard. I think he needs to just improve the defensive level. As far as offensive output, he be throwing smoke, hitting motherfuckers hard, knocking motherfuckers out, breaking them down, but it's just the defensive portion because you get in there with Keith Thurman, he's gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be in a high guard, just taking punches from Keith Thurman. You're not gonna last. You're gonna break him down. He got more experience at that level. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta break him down.
So you pick Keith Thurman to beat Earl Spence?
Yes, I do.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I'm picking to beat because he just be trying to walk you down punches, and Keith Thurman be moving, he leaping in, punching style was kind of too awkward. You know what I'm saying? And he be hitting hard as fuck. So I picked him to beat.
You just did an example with Keith Thurman, like his variation.
Yeah, like for example, even though I'm left-handed and right-handed, a normal person would throw a 1, 2, 3. They would go boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Even I'm showing you right-handed, they would go boom, boom, boom.
What's Keith Thurman do?
Keith Thurman does this. He will go boom, 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 and that you are not ready for. Or he might go boom, 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 and that's a combination like it's not normal. So just standing there like this, when you're expected to catch a 1, 2, 3, and he goes a 1, 2, and then comes with an up jab, then comes to the side and goes right straight up to the middle, you're gonna get knocked out with punches that hurt you or the ones you don't see, and he's too awkward for that. And that's why I adjusted my assessment. Keith Thurman is awkward with the punches, man, and he hits hard. You know
so you pick Keith Thurman to knock out Earl Spence in a fight or decision?
I'll pick him to stop him later in the rounds, or just beat him up back to where the ref be like, they gonna stop it. You know, the ref gonna come in and be like, nah, you're taking too much. And Earl Spence doesn't have enough experience at that level to just being fair to Earl Spence. You can't just because he has a high amateur background on the Olympic team, being a pro is different, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they're using Keith Thurman's name to get him out there. Not trying to talk bad about Earl Spence or whatever the fuck ever, but, you know, you have to fight some of the Diego Chavez's and some other guys to get a whole 12 in. People don't underestimate that. Getting a whole 12 in is different from saying you're going to go 12 and stopping a man at 6.
Okay. So what do you think, speaking of Diego Chavez, what do you think of Kell Brook? That's his next opponent.
That's a tough-ass fight, man, because I fuck with Diego Chavez. I don't even know him, but I would like to know him. The motherfucker can scrap. And I did think the Tim Bradley fight was a draw. Because every time Tim Bradley tried to change the game up, Diego Chavez was able to change up too. You want to fight on the inside, I'm going to work with you on the inside. You want to box, I'm going to box with you. Diego Chavez can fight. Since Keith Thurman had too much power for him when he got caught. That's Keith Thurman having power, but Kell Brook is good too, though. He's a bigger welterweight. It's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good fight. I thought Diego Chavez beat the fuck out of Brandon Rios, and they bailed Brandon Rios out. You know what I'm saying? They bailed him out. Brandon Rios was doing dirty shit too. I thought they bailed him out. I didn't think that was fair at all for Diego Chavez, but he ain't the money maker on that end at whoever he with. You know, he just coming in. I think he only got paid like in the 20s for
$35,000
for fighting Tim Bradley or Brandon Rios or something like that. So that lets you know he's not coming. He's not supposed to win. But he just beat this shit out of Brandon Rios. And I fuck with you, Rios, because you keep it real. But Diego Chavez is fucking you up. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the truth, blood. I'm just telling you.
He's fighting Tim Bradley next, and do you think?
See what I'm saying? I've been talking that shit, blood. I've been doing this. It's the same thing. Like, it's the same things, bro. It's the same. You know what? Let me tag my nigga Norbs in that. He needs to understand this. Norbs needs to understand this. This was 8 years ago. Like, niggas just don't get it, blood. And it's okay. Meg said, I remember this one. You touched on the same things after the Garcia fight. Facts. He said, this is why Earl never fought Thurman, LOL. It was a super fight before the Crawford buzz came. Exactly. Because he would have got his pack busted. And I've been saying that. It says, Michael Mayweather said, Troy, when these fighters know they have holes in their game, i.e., not knowing how to fight on the inside, why don't they work more on their weakness? Because they coach tell you stuff like, you know what? Because they're not following the 10 crack commandments or the 10 boxing commandments that Ward put out. They believe in their own hype. And when you believe your own hype, that means you think your style reigns supreme. And Bruce Lee told you, even though Bruce Lee used to get work in the streets, but every champion that was considered one of the greatest of all time They had every skill that you can have. They had they had defense. They all had defense, period. Period. That's just it. That's just it. They don't work on the things they need to work on to improve. They rather do what they do. And then when they get in there with that type of style, they get their pack busted every time, blood. That's why I'll be calling it. Cause I see, you know what I mean? Top Rank put you in there with people that are gonna give you them problems right now. I seen it. They don't mind throwing you in there. They ain't gonna be able to beat the A side, but they gonna give you a chance to get that style together. Get yourself together with this. You see what I'm saying? People forget Spence and Thurman were number one undefeated. Thurman was just hit. She said Thurman was hit. Just Porter and Garcia Spence was about be third. I don't know what you're saying right there, but hot. Mech said, I think Thurman had a lot to do with that fight not happening. Facts. Cause Thurman, cause Earl didn't want the fight to happen. That's it. Like Thurman will tell you, like niggas sent you contracts for these scraps. Thurman wasn't ducking no work, bro. Thurman didn't never duck no work. The only duck I can honestly say the work he ducked was Bud because he wanted 10 million, but he should have got the 10 million. Bud just didn't have that 10 million to give him for real because he was with Top Rank. David is a classic example of believing in his own boxing. Oh my God. Should I really see quiz? Should I really read this? David is a classic example of believing his own boxing abilities to beat Canelo, which is incorrect. LOL. Canelo thought his skills would beat Floyd. Have people lost their minds? We've seen this before. Listen, bro. I keep saying it. See quiz. See quiz. Let me know when you paying attention in the chat. Just let me know when you paying attention, see quiz. And I'm going to just say what I said, what I keep saying. I'm going to just say what I keep saying. I'm going to say what I keep saying. See quiz, let me know if you listening. This is why I be saying that's insanity. That's literally what you just described as insanity. Like, I talked to some of my friends tuned in, man. All right, man. So, man, listen, man. Basically, what you saying, man, is we seen this before, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, we live in two different worlds, man. It's two different worlds going on right now, man. Man, just listen to me real quick, man. Don't get mad at me, man. Real quick. We are in two different worlds, man. There's a world of set delusion that's deceiving, and now we're seeing it. You can actually see it. Kevin Samuel showed you with that. Then you get into actual history, and the Russians are saying every prophet was black. The Russian folks, Putin and them. What do they have to gain from that? Nothing. They went into their vaults, start opening up some work, and now, hey, listen, we opened up some vaults that we was allowed to open up. They saying every prophet was a Negro of Negro race, black, African. We don't care what you call them. They black. That means they come from Africa because every people got their land. We know that's where they go due to hybridizations, how they hibernate, which means how they rest, and then how they get to action, what they could take due to the sun. We know these things now, man. So we in two different worlds. The world that I'm in, the real natural Remember, the Matrix showed you the real world and it showed you the illusional world. It showed you my tricks. Listen, it's not. Do I got to write it down for you, bro? I'm going to write it down for you. Listen, blood. I'm going to just show you. I'm just writing it down for you real quick. Hey, listen, can you read that? That says matrix. Just look at that for a second. This means masculine energy. This means electricity. MA means masculine, which is a bilateral root word of masculine, ma'at. Ma means electricity, and then at means world or earth. There's a ma'at is the feminine energy of electricity, which is magnetism in a world or a land. That's a land. It's a place. Laws of a land. Ma'at. Lady Justice. We just came out of that. Truth, love, law, justice, and order. Truth, love, law, justice, and order. Now we're in truth over emotions. You see the word TRIX? TRI is tree or try. That means 3 times. Like the word tain in entertainment. And X, it's its own hieroglyph. It means right here. Remember, your chromosomes come in X and Y. I listen, whoever in here, all y'all packs is busted. Y'all getting new packs. I'm giving y'all new packs of bigger bags to put things in. X is the serpent energy. You are to be wise as a serpent. Harmless as a dove. Dressed as a sheep amongst wolves. But you got to be wise as the serpent. This is why C Quiz is telling you. You guys are insane. You believe things that are not true, and you're in a fictitious world, and that world is a world of emoting. E means electricity. Again, it means outward. Remember, there's nothing outside of you that actually exists that doesn't exist inside of you. So, and then you're putting motion out. You're emoting, which that in the 10th law, you don't do that. That's enduring works of the earth being in your emotions. You the master of the earth through your likeness with God. That's African law, spirituality at its finest. Your pack is all over the place. Like, this is what I be telling you. And my man just told you today, pause. My homie just told you today. He literally just told you that people are literally saying what we saying, bro. They watching us. Why they saying one thing and then coming back saying another? Check, please. It's almost time to come off of here. That means some cash apps. Hey, listen. We talk about Anu on here. If you are Anunnaki, that means you went to the. This is the real Anunnakis. This is the college of the Anunnakis. When you know this and you mastered it, you've been to the college of the Anunnakis. This is the stuff. It come out of Egypt, Kemet, Africa. Amen. Paul Netaru, the tree of life. The Kabbalah, Ka, that's the Egyptian word. Ba, it also is. It's actually supposed to be called the Kabbalah. That's what it's really supposed to be called. Because it's Ra. Kabbalah. The tree of life, the tree of consciousness and will. How you know that? And you when you get to emotionally lying, distorting truth, you capping, blood. It's clear. It's just simple etymology, man. Simple etymology. Facts. People confuse being woke with being aware, more like woke to joining the matrix until you break free and deny the world and its ways. Delusion is at an all-time high today. I've been saying that for a minute now because I'm out of it and I see it in all walks of life. I see it in boxing. You see a man just got his pack busted and he blaming everybody, but the fact that he learned boxing from a man who never boxed. What in world is that a thing? Yesterday, somebody said Freddie Roach can't teach boxing because he don't do mitts. So y'all thinking boxing is learned on the mitts. It's not learned in the gym and actually doing it and sparring. And that's what y'all saying. That's why I know it's delusion going on. That's what I'm telling you. Right here.
And nobody that has no boxing experience, and nobody that I actually know of has boxing experience in my family. I didn't learn boxing until I came to Vegas. That has no boxing experience, and nobody that I actually know of has boxing experience in my family.
Well, how did you learn what you thought you was doing in the ring? You was just in the ring fighting. You literally can fight. No, listen, if Devin can do anything, he could fight, my G. He wasn't boxing. Boxing is the suerte siete de boxillo de oro. The sweet boxing, the golden age of boxing. It's the golden boxing. He wasn't doing that. If he's telling you that his daddy didn't know it and nobody he ever knew it. That's like taking your car to your homie when he's a coder for computers and you like fix my 5.0 Mustang, my 88 GT 5.0 Mustang. Fix it. Fix it right now. Chavez Sr. never did mitts or the speed bag. He just hit. That's not true. That's not true. That's definitely not true. That's definitely not true. That's definitely not true. That's definitely not true. See, that's a nigga just talking. That's definitely not true. Definitely not. Chavez Sr. hit the speed bag. He hit the reflex bag. Chavez Sr. stayed in the gym, bro. You just gotta know that. You just didn't see it. That don't mean he didn't do it. That don't mean he didn't do it. Mech said, not to interrupt the lesson. It's not interrupting. It says, so where does Canelo go from here? He goes to Berlanga, then he goes to David. That's it. Just keep doing what you do. Listen, that's what he told you in the interview. I could tell you anything. That's where I'm at with it. I don't listen to what niggas tell me they did. I go and watch it. Powder is in my hands at all times. Mike Epps showed you that. I don't listen to what niggas do. I go watch them. I've been saying that for the past hour and 44 minutes and 30 seconds and counting, that I watched Floyd and watching it wasn't enough for the Kilatainment. I had to see it. I had to see it to know it. I had to see it. I don't believe what anybody tell me they did. I go watch what they do. Do y'all get that? Get it. Get it. God, man. Get it. You know why I do that? I do that because hearsay is deception in commerce, and that's in the federal courts. And on G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle. So if you know, that means you only know half the battle. So if you just knowing it, you know the information, you can give it back. How do you get wisdom? You got to experience it. You have to live it. You do. You got to live it. You got to do it. You got to. It's the only way. It's the only way, bro. And listen, if he didn't hit the speed bag, that explains why his punches were slow. And that's just still speculation. Okay? Still speculation, bro. I did it before. The last thing, C. Quiz said the last thing Bill did for boxing was expose Ellie's setback for all that BS going against our people. That's it. But that's Ellie's right. If you expose that, why didn't you expose the fact that Devin said, my dad knows nothing about boxing? He didn't ever learn. Nobody in my family knows. So then what were you doing? What are you doing? That's not boxing. It's not boxing then. See, the words I say in my mind keep me in the beginning. So then I can know how the end is going to go. That's an African proverb. Proverb. It's actually proverb. Profirp. Like, you got to know that. If you don't know the beginning, the end will trouble you. We talking simple boxing, knowing it, being a part of it, doing it. That's it. If you in your feelings about that, that's on you. That's how you say proverb in African. Profer.
الأمثال.
That's how you say it in Arabic. Listen, on here, everything in Sudanese translates to Arabic. That means it's a hybrid of the every word, except a couple that I've seen. Get it together. Max said, was Bill in Devin's corner for the Loma fight? Absolutely. It says, Devin, C. Quiz said Devin and his dad were like a star kid and a star dad coach on the AAU team. They think they going to the league and getting a ring rookie year. Was Bill? Yes, Bill was in Devin's corner during the Loma fight. And when Loma asked him, how do I get out of the way of the left hand? Because he doubling it up, because he a southpaw. They gave him nothing. Nobody gave him nothing. I called Ramon, told him, hey, blood, You should tell Devin when he slipped the right hand, he got to slip to the other way and pivot because dude going to double up the right hand. And nobody's telling him how to get out of the way of it. He didn't. I told Ramon, who do the mitts. Ramon was the dude who was doing the mitts for Devin before he fought Ryan Garcia. That's who you see back there. That's who you see in the Ego video 8 years ago. I told him what to do. Did he do it? I said, bro, you got to teach him how to get out of the way of a left hand. What he get smoked with? Somebody tell me what he got smoked with. Somebody just say it. What did he get smoked with? Haney kept trying to roll the hook, being close, and hold on. And his feet on the inside was trapped every time Ryan threw the hook or he was lined up for Ryan's right hand. He don't have defense like y'all thought he did. Y'all thought he had that. Y'all was in here talking about he gonna stop somebody and do all of that. I never said any of that. I said, how was he gonna fight coming forward? Like y'all be subscribing to these niggas who be saying that. I distinctly remember Shane Mosley's father trained him up until he lost to Vernon Forrest, and Kenny Porter trained Sean. Yeah, Shane Mosley dad trained him all the way up until he got in there with an Olympian who was on the Olympic team with Floyd. And then when Shane got in there with Floyd, another Olympian, he got his pack busted again. That lets you know right there. Your daddy can get you to the Olympic level. I'm sorry. And sometime it's going to take a Troy Kilatainment King to train your child to get him to the level you want him to be. And you going to have to sit your ass down as they daddy. Just go from my homies. That's Aaron Coley, Martin Tito Rodriguez, who I was at his house yesterday. You can get your trained 5 kids so far. If you're not willing to train the deficiencies, if you wasn't willing to do what I said, your kids ain't going to be willing to do what you say. That's the hell you're going to have to live on earth. And then you're going to have to give them to me so I can train them to be a world champion. That's what's going to happen. If you don't do it, they never going to get there. They never going to get there because I had the world championship IQ and talent. It's just what it is. Andre Ward told me after my fight. So when the nigga said, and the thing, yeah, man, who was saying I wasn't that good, Andre Ward thought different. And he actually did something and watched me perform. So I don't have to get in my emotions because one of the greatest fighters of all time, one of the greatest super middleweights, said that I seen you fight in the gym and I seen you fight under the lights. You got it. You got it. You got it. Hey, listen, Troy, Kilatainment King, I seen you blog. Ego gonna be mad at you. Listen, blood, you better be careful, blood. You might be taking your homie's job, blood. You gotta be careful, blood. I'm telling you. Andre Ward and them told me this. It's levels. It's levels. Niggas don't come out their house and blood. They just be in their house blogging. I go to gyms. I used to take Ego to these gyms. Niggas wouldn't even want him recording nothing. I had to give him a pass in Virgil's gym. I had to give him a pass. I had to give him a pass with Nate Diaz. I'm not even from Cali. He is. I had to give him a pass. You must submit to the master, which is the consciousness and will. You got to submit to the Amen in you. I did. That's why my last name Amen. Tank had his fool on the outside so Ryan couldn't throw the hook without being off balance. That completely shut down Ryan. Man, Gab say, I feel like we don't deal with feelings on here, bro. So I can't read that. I can't read it. You got to correct what you said in the chat. We don't deal with feelings on here. It got to be logical. Feelings are emotions. We don't do that. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, my G. We don't do that on here. We don't dwell in our feelings. No, we don't think. You either know it or you asking a question. Because it's what do you know about? It's the rules, bro. That lets you know what you could talk about, what you can. That lets you know what you can. Because you start a conversation with, well, what I know on the subject. Because then that means you're bringing something to the table. If you don't know, then you ask a question, and then we all know. That's how it works, bro. So feelings, we don't deal with that. We deal with logical things. Fundamentals. Fundamentals have nothing to do with your athletic, how strong you are. That means nothing. We deal in fundamentals, logical. Everything got to be logical. You got to reason with yourself, with the inside consciousness and will. Then you got to put a plan in order. You got to manifest and create. There's steps to boxing. We're talking about something simple like boxing, jabbing, hooking. Like, how did you logically even know boxing if your dad is in your corner, but then he been taking you to everybody? You're not a master of anything. You haven't mastered nothing of yourself. You don't go to a professional guy and then have him work with him and teach him a couple things and then come back and then y'all work on that. I just don't even, it makes no logical sense. That's like learning how to code one or two things and then just leaving. That's learning how to fix an alternator, but not learning how that fixing an alternator works with the battery and the engine and the exhaust and the transmission. Like, come on, blood. You took somebody to learn every part of the car, but then you never let the mechanic get in the corner and coach the apprentice. It's just common sense. Just common sense. You don't take to somebody who just fixed alternators. Then you take them to somebody who just fixed engines. Then you take them to somebody, and then you never sit them down with the mechanic to tell you how it works as a whole. You get in the corner. Hey man, hit the cash app, my G. Don't let my G be the only person to hit the cash app, dog. I gave y'all extra work just for that 25 when I had already been cooking. See what I'm saying? C Quiz says Dev got used to being the best in every local gym. He went to spar and his dad giving him live advice gave false sense of security cuz like the GOAT Floyd said, under the lights, it's a different ball game. Hey, bro, I'm in Hotep, and we done on that note.